Alright guys, welcome back. This is Sathonan here on the Daily Grind for DC Legends. Remember the last video where I was talking about how to farm the materials for your toons? Well, I'm mostly done. I'm gonna be left with a single gear missing. And that's because I'm already very tired. I just wanted to run some tests with Ocean Master. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him to level 70, and as you can see I have been running a lot of node 5 of the mystical archive, and I'm going to finish the leveling process with some gray agent, and this is what you should aim for, to keep your leveling to 5 million, 5.5 or less. If I were to pursue the remaining 55 chaos crystal that I'm missing, I will probably drive this to 4.5 million, but I'm already very bored, so I'm going to pay my lazy tax and I'm going to level him up. And as you see, 10 levels, that's for this is something some people ask. This is a legendary 1 character, so the stats are going to be different if you do the level up from 60 to 70 of a rank 5, and from a legendary 5 the difference is going to be around 200 points. But this is a legendary 1 character. From 61 to 70, that's 400 power points. But the interesting part here is the intelligence jumps quite a lot. The HP, as you can see, that's 1,000 HP points just from leveling up, and I'm going to get a lot more. Ocean Master looks like he has mixed striker. I don't remember what it's called, but he has a very low well, for gear 11 he has a rather low critical chance modifier, but he has a ton of critical. I'm just going to show you so you can appreciate the difference. See, at level 60 gear 10 he has 116 speed, he has 18 critical chance, but if you look below, he already has 284 critical damage. This means that if his basic hits for 1000 HP for damage, if that same basic becomes a critical, instead of hitting for 1000, is going to hit for 2840 points of damage. And of course, when you scale that up to what usually happens at gear 11, that's how you end up with one shots. Now his skill number 3, the one that puts turn meter down, it hits fairly hard at gear 10, at least versus trash mobs. So this is what I'm going to test. I'm going to pick the speed gears and the chaos crystal. I'm only going to be able, I'm still missing 55 of this, so he's going to be missing, oh god, oh, I'm missing more. Well, he's going to be 4-6, but I wanted his speed gears. Yes, like this. And this one is special damage and physical damage modifiers, and you can see there's a pretty hefty intelligence upgrade here. So what I am really missing, I didn't check my math, it seems. 5. Oh, I'm missing 50 level 2 materials too, but this one is for strength, so I don't think this is much important right now. Oh, but this one is intelligence. I need to get this one, and the last critical chances are 4 points upgrade. So he ends up with 300 critical damage modifier and a 20% chance for critical hits and a speed of 120. So that's pretty fast considering he gets speed ups passively, and he pretty much needs everything. So I will have to farm that tomorrow on Sunday just so I stop spending. Now, as you can see, after gearing up, there's still that 500,000. Write that off. That's going to go down after upgrading these last two pieces. So I went down 10 million gearing up this character. That's what it cost. That was from level 1 and gear 0 to gear 11 and level 70. That's how much it costs to gear up a character. So let's go try him. I'm going to do how much energy I have. Okay, that's enough energy to do this. I'm only missing the last event node, but I wanted to show you this, the last two nodes and the team I'm using right now. This is it. This is my team for the event. This is how I finished, and even though it's red heavy, this blue heavy composition is enough. And I did it with Aquaman instead of Ocean Master. Now that Ocean Master is legendary, I'm using him, and I was able to finish all the nodes today, even before getting him to, oh, sorry. Oh wow, he's faster than General Zod. That's amazing. Well, this was a misfire. I'm sorry for that. I also want to show you the much maligned Aquamoa, because people say he's useless. He's mostly useless for PvP because his moves are able to be evaded. But see, watch this. One of those attacks was the assist from Aquamoa, and that's the thing. Look how fast he can enable the assist on his basic. And after this, he's never going to hit anything less than a critical. One of those hits was from the assist, the other one is from the Ocean Master passive. And I'm going to heal myself. See? 3 strikes every time. His damage is pitiful, but that's not why you bring Ocean Master for. The assists are crazy. Also remember, General Zod gives extra critical chance to every character in the game. So, and this Aquamoa is gear 10. He's not even gear 11. So I'm going to buff with Zod to make Aquamoa get even more critical buffs. His gate, Ocean Master is amazing for PvE. That I can tell you. And assists left and right. They fixed General Zod. Now he applied. I already upgraded his basic. He now applies the heal immunity while he performs the critical, not after doing the damage. And I don't like the new Aquaman rework, But Mera is pretty amazing. She now fits a lot more compositions now that she is able to call assists. And I'm just trying to proc a critical on Ocean Master Basic, but he has a fairly low critical chance. So you're not going to bring him for his damage. You want him for off-turn, for off-turn porch. Every time he attacks, he takes out 2 buffs from the enemy, and if you upgrade his second passive, he is going to purge 3 buffs every time he attacks with his basic. The attack itself can miss, but the purge is an always on. So let's get rid of all the reds first. And once the reds are gone, oops. But I have extra HP from the event. There you go. And I'm gonna take his skill 3 next, this one, Orm's Rage. It goes up to 50 turn meter down. This is perfect control. And just because, wow, this guy has a ton of defense on. But it's not much for General Zod. So this is brutal. And now I move forward to the last node of the event. The only peculiar thing about this team is the fact that it's assist heavy, so anytime, look, shields. Sword can get critical strikes anytime, just from the assists. Oh wow, Mera didn't proc her passive. That was pretty weak. She's the pivot for this team, so I'm gonna go with this. That turn meter is very, very powerful. Like, I don't know, if you really are not competing for top spots, I think an Ocean Master is a very good character to have because of all the control he brings. If you don't have any other character built that has turn meter manipulation, like for example, if you don't like survival suit legs, and Orm is better because he's fairly fast. Sexy Legs is, even at gear 11, he's too slow to make use of the turn meter down. But Ocean Master, he just flies. And in this event, you're not going to see one of his other strengths, which is getting speed ups when the enemy gets buffs on their turn. His basic has crappy damage. But again, you don't bring him for the damage, you bring him for the turn meter control. Like that. And purging. Purging like that. Now it's assists left and right. Let's get rid of the trash. Like this. Like that. See? He got more speed. Very fun to use. Yeah, I'm thinking, why is he not proccing his off-turn basic? But that's because Sod doesn't have shield. And just like that. Just like that. Oh wow, there was a lag spike. And it was pretty heavy. I'm gonna try this. I don't know why I'm seeing less damage today than yesterday. I finished it quicker, even though I lost Siren on the way. That's fairly low. And now let's reset his meter like that. And that's something I've noticed on PvP with Ocean Master. Even at low gear, he seems to have a high defensive ranking. No more refreshes. We are done. Okay, so let's try some fake PvP to close this video. And alright, let's go versus a Wonder Girl. Yeah, take this guy out, this guy in, this guy out, this guy in. That's full gear 11 team. And I think I faced this composition before. I'm gonna have to get rid of that Etrigan first. So let me tell you, this is some weak cells. Ugh. Like, alright. Get down here. You don't get turns until I say so. And she's gone. Alright, let's get some shields up. And now... let's see if a strength box... No, that doesn't improve Ocean Master damage. But at least... well, at least he's useful for keeping Etrigan under control. What's up? Yeah, not the best guy for PvP, it seems. So if you see that Ocean Master, that's me. Oh, well, my nickname is going to give me away anyways. So, well, there are not a lot of high level teams. Okay, this is a cool one. Cheetah and Satana, even though she's not very useful on PvP at high levels, at least she is very, very tanky. She can take the punishment. So now that I have nothing to fear from a Wonder Girl, then I can start with this, so everybody gets more speed. And I can abuse my buffing abilities. I should have used my debuff immunity with Princess of Themyscira. Okay, that's not going to be a problem. So let's bring Cheetah under control. See, the damage is not real good. That was 6,000 critical. But I have intelligence down, and Ocean Master does special damage. So maybe another fight just to test that out. But he was way more useful in this fight. One of the reasons I brought him up is because I don't have a lot of Gear 11 villains. And one of the coming up blitzes is going to be villains only. Alright, let's try this one. That's this one is pretty difficult just from the Etrigan, and I have no one to bypass Taunt. Anyways, let's try this. Right, so we start like this again. Buff first, so you can enable. See, Master is pretty tanky. That was mean. Goodbye. Ooh, that was close. Real close. I have There's nothing to fear. That was a fairly decent critical. But yes, Ocean Master is not going to bring anything to the table damage wise. You just want him for the utility. So well, I'm going to stop the video right here. That's a Gear 11 Ocean Master. I want to see what his next upgrade does for him, but I would recommend building him up if you go along step by step. If you don't wait until the end of the event to build him up, I would go. I already took 2 because that caught my attention, that caught my eye. But I will start with 3, 5, 2, 1, and if you go legendary 4, then I will leave the skill 4, his first passive, for last. Also the basic doesn't do anything really. All you are getting with the upgrade, besides some stats, and he's fairly powerful, all you get from the upgrade is silence. If Ocean Master has 1 speed up or more. Silence is powerful in certain situations, but that's not something that is not already available for every other toon. Deathstroke does it, Batman Cape Crusader does it, Lex Luthor does it, Wonder Woman Princess of Themyscira does it passively even. So that's not a skill that you will be missing something if you don't upgrade the basic of Ocean Master. So I would recommend that, the basic and this Atlantean stream for your last couple of upgrades. It makes no difference. The passive is during the enemy's turn, and the basic is passively during your attack turn. After one of your allies, if they are shielded attack, you get 50% chance of attacking with your basic, and if you attack with your basic, you purge and put silence. So everything before the silence is already powerful enough. That's why you want Ocean Master. So Legendary 3 will be his sweet spot, and you only need this one, Orm's Rage, Aquos Blockade, and Arcane Torrent. And this one is also a pretty weak upgrade. It's just to enable his kit a bit more, just so he has better utility. It's not really indispensable either, I believe. So of course I'm going to take his Orm's Rage upgrade, which is called Splash Destruction. I'm going to take that next, and then the Arcade Torrent, which is called Empowered Lightning. Yeah, and that will be his sweet spot. I don't see any other way this will work. If you are not able to go even Legendary 2 for some reason, for whatever reason, then take just this, the Orm's Rage. That's 50% off an enemy's meter, and an additional 25% off another enemy on the same round. So that's pretty powerful right there. He can turn the tide around. I have tested this more thoroughly. I have tested that more on the lobby account. I have to learn some words again. Anyways, that's all for this video. I wanted to do a quickie. It's again half an hour long. Whatever. Um, I'll keep you posted, guys. So subscribe, leave a like, leave me comments. Turn the warnings. I don't know what they're called. Whenever I upload the video, the notifications for the channel. Not every video I'm going to upload is going to go into the DC Legends forum on Reddit, because I sometimes upload. This is not my only channel and it's not my only gaming channel, but this one is dedicated to the DC Legends. The others are in Spanish, and they deal with other games that I like. I could show you if you wanted. Um, so that's why I don't cross promote here, because there are like 5 people that are going to go see my other channel anyways. So without anything else to say to you, I only say we'll be seeing each other next time. Keep grinding on.